Okay, going to use the quadratic equation to solve problems 3 and 4 here. Well, remember, quadratic equation works on everything. If we could factor this, we could go ahead and factor it, but it doesn't look like it factors anything to me. So I'm going to have to use a quadratic equation. So remember, right here's your a value, which in this case is a 1. In front of the x is your b, so that's a 1. And then your c value is right there at the end, 10. I also remember, always like to go ahead and do a 4 times a times c now. 4 times 1 times 10, 40. I'm going to put those into the quadratic equation, opposite of b, plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You should know that. Opposite of b, opposite of 1, plus or minus square root 1 squared minus, what did we get for 4ac? We got 40. Interesting. Over 2 times 8, 2. So I'm going to get negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 minus 4, negative 39 over 2. You can't have a negative in the square root. That makes it an irrational number. We're dealing with only real number solutions here. So guess what? There's no solution here. There is no x you could plug in here and here to ever make that come out to be 0. It's not possible. It's always easy when you get that solution. All right, let's come to this guy. Ooh, got a little value there. A is 2, B is 4, C is negative 6. Don't forget to pay attention there. And then, so let's go ahead and do 4 times A times C. 4 times 2 is 8 times 6, negative 48. So we're going to plug in opposite of B, plus or minus, opposite of B, plus or minus, B, minus 4AC. Some reason I paused. Opposite of b, opposite of 4, plus or minus square root b squared. So that's 4 squared. We'll go ahead and write 16 minus. Now notice we already did 4ac. Okay, so it's minus a negative 48, which, yes, that will change to a plus. 2 times a, 2 times the a. Don't forget, that's a 4 down there. That's sometimes where the mistake occurs. So x equals, let's just clean it up a little bit, plus or minus. This changes to a plus, doesn't it? And 48, 58, 68, go back, 64, square root of 64, all over 4. Now, I'm going to clean that up one more step, because guess what? How pretty it is. Square root of 64 is just an 8. Scroll our board down a little bit. Now comes the part where we have to deal with that plus minus. We now want to go ahead and separate it. Once we've gotten it down to a bunch of small numbers, it's much easier to separate now. You could have separated at the very beginning, but you had a bunch of numbers. Who would want to do that? Negative 4 will do the plus 8 divided by 4. Or the other option, negative 4 minus 8 over the 4. Negative 4 plus 8 is what? 4 over 4? 1. Here, negative 12 over 4. Negative 3. Those are our solutions. 1. Oops, the board's messing up. Or negative 3. There you have it.